Well, guys, we are in, I think, for most of you, finishing up on the 23rd. But I wanted to make this video so that we can set the scene for next year. And I want you to start thinking about your big, hairy, audacious goal. Okay? I want you to think about what's going to happen next year for you in your business. And I want you to think about it from a perspective of you running your own race. Okay? So many times what we choose to do, or sometimes we, I guess, allow to play a part, is us comparing ourselves to what other people are doing in their business. Now, that's okay to just see what competitors are out there doing, seeing what's new out there that you may not know of. However, there's also the other element where, you know what, play your own race. I always think about just improving on your own performance. Okay, so keep that in mind when setting your goal for next year. So let's talk a little bit about the Big Hairy Audacious Goal. I want to just talk about, I guess, the 3 mistakes people make when setting their goal for the year. Number 1 is they actually don't set a goal. So what tends to happen here is they accept what turns up. Okay. They also tend to be distracted by all these other things that come in their way. And what we find is that you're not attracting the results that you're looking for. All right. So the biggest mistake is not setting a goal. Okay. The second one is even when you set a goal, it's not exciting. Okay, so when you're setting a goal, it needs to excite you. It needs to like wow you. I know at times it might be, you got to think about it might be a little bit scary, but it's exciting. Okay, and the final mistake people make is their goal is not specific. So if you say, I would like to earn 100K next year, what does next year mean? So there's the concept that, and I think I've done a video on this before, about the SMART principle. So be very specific, make sure your goal can be measurable. It has to be attainable. So has somebody else achieved it? Realistic. Think about where you are. Remember I said about where you are at the moment, and whether that next stage of your business and what you're aiming for is realistic. And T is for timing. So make sure you put a time. So not say next year, say from the 1st of January to the 31st of December. Be very specific on your times. Okay. So what do you need to do? Okay. Number 1, when we're doing our Big Hairy Audacious Goal, what I want you to do is I want you to set just one goal. Okay. One goal that's going to excite you, that's going to be a little bit scary, but is pushing the boundaries for you. Okay. So my Big Hairy Audacious Goal for next year is helping 100 business owners grow a 6-figure business. So I'm being very specific. Okay. So that's the second thing. So set a goal, make sure you're applying the SMART principles, be very specific of what you want to achieve. And then what you want to do is remove any distractions that come your way. Okay. Be mindful of that big goal, and anything else that interrupts it, you need to say no to. Okay. The next thing I want you to do is seek support. So if there's things that you need assistance with in achieving that goal, ask for help. Okay. Don't do it on your own. If you can get some experts helping you out, you can fast track your results. Okay. And the last thing I want you to do when you're setting your goal and you're working through it is to make sure you're measuring your progress. Okay. So there's no point in putting a goal out there and not coming back to it and measuring how you're going against that original goal. Because what it does is, if you start measuring it every single month, you'd be able to tweak a few things and make sure, do some reflection and go, I realized that maybe I was being distracted by things that weren't aligned with my goals. So I need to ensure that I don't do that again next month. I'd love to hear what yours is. Put your Big Hairy Audacious Goal in the comment box. And once you put it out there, it's really going to change your focus towards it. Because telling somebody else what that goal is in some way holds you accountable. Okay, it's putting it out there to the world. So, guys, good luck with setting your goal. If you need any assistance within that, put it in the comment box and I'll be happy to sort of clarify anything for you. Have a great day, guys.